What's poppin', YouTube? I'm Kane. Welcome to GladE8UR World. Yes, this is the official YouTube for GladE8UR Galore Kennels. Some of y'all probably like, where you been at? I ain't seen you in a minute, Kane. And I just like to say I apologize from me to you. I'll try better next time. That being said, I just want you to understand that I had to build myself up and build my brand up brick by brick in silence. You know, that way it would just mean more, you know. I always put this in my brand, 29:18, Proverbs 29:18, where there's no vision, the people will perish. So I can't let everybody in on my vision before it takes off. You know, it's some people out there that they don't want to see you do good. You know, they don't want to see you fulfill your destiny. They don't want to see you, you know, complete your dreams and act on your dreams. They don't want to see that. So, you know, you got to keep it silent. You know, a bit about me, I've been breeding for several years now. I'm actually a fourth generation dog breeder. My father bred dogs, his father and his father. So I figure I carry the torch. You know, that's just a little fun fact about me if you didn't know that. I chose to breed the certain pedigree that I breed. I already feel like they get a bad rep, you know, but I figure I try to do my part to try to change, you know, not necessarily change it, but just give you a different light on them. Let you see that these can be family dogs. You know, if they raised by the wrong person, yeah, you know, any dog acts off instinct and learns based off of habits and they owner. So it ain't the dog, it's the owner. Your first dog, I got two stories. So one, I used to live in Texas, and when I was like 4 or 5, I don't know why I remember this, but I remember this. I used to catch the bus every day, you know what I'm saying, for school. And it all used to be this dog that used to follow me, right? I ain't trying to sound corny, but it is what it is. It's the truth. You know, he used to follow me to the bus stop every morning. And when I got off the bus, it's like he knew what it was. You know, he was there. You know what I'm saying? And he used to walk home with me. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to make, like I said, I ain't trying to make that sound corny, but it is what it is. But my actual first dog, I went to visit my grandma in Alabama. And, man, somebody had a dog in a crate. you know, laying in its own feces or whatever, piss, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up trading them the necklace that I had for the dog. And that's where it started, you know. How did I start training? Really, it just came natural. Some people got it. You know, when you a natural dog, man, you a natural dog, man. It just is what it is. Like, when I train people's dogs, I try to tell them and I try to inform them, like, majority of the time, no offense, but it's the habits that you allow the dog to have, or why the behavior, or why the behavior is what it is today. You know, because if you'd have started when the dog was a puppy, you know what I'm saying? And there's different factors, but if you'd have started when the dog was a puppy, you could control a lot more. To where if you're getting a dog from somebody else, you don't know how they were treating it, how they were feeding it, if they were taking it out, you know, you can't get, you know, it's like, you can't get mad at a dog for being a dog and having bad owners. You know what I'm saying? Like, so training dogs is definitely something that is needed and necessary. Like, it's necessary for everybody to know at least the basics. You know what I'm saying? At least know the foundation of what it means to own a dog. Like, you don't get them just because they look good. Just to say you got a dog, you know, everybody get them when they puppies and they're like, oh yeah. And then 2 months down the line, man, anybody want a pet? Anybody want this dog? I can't do it no more. Man, you know what you signed up for? That's a lifelong bond. You're going to outlive that dog, but you're going to have that dog for a long time, man. It's like a kid, man. That's how I treat mine, like kids. They my children. They my babies. You know what I'm saying? Name GladE8UR Galore. Well, as you know, galore means in abundance. You know, because we don't just breed them. You know what I'm saying? We don't just train them. You know, we don't just exercise them. We don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, we do too many things. Like, I wanted the name to mean, you know, more than one thing, like a vast amount of things. Like, you know, that's basically what it's about. The gladiator part actually came from a branch off of my father because he was military. So that's why we spell it the way we spell it. And, you know, he let me run with it, and I put my own spin on it. And like I said, I carried the torch. You know, his is Gladiator Bull Mastiffs out of North Carolina. Mine is GladE8UR Galore, you know, out of Illinois. So, you know what I'm saying? Birds of a feather flock together, you know. That's basically it. You know, GladE8UR Galore, Gladiator World. I'm just a branch off of his tree. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make my own tree, trying to make my own way. So, you know. Proverbs 29:18. Where there is no vision, people will perish. You know, I had a vision with all this, whether or not anybody's seen it. You know, I had a vision, you know, and it started with one dog. You know what I'm saying? It started with, you know, I got another one. Then it started rolling, and before you know it, it took off because I had a vision the whole time. I had a focus. You know what I'm saying? I was determined. So now we here, you know. 2021. I mean, I'm not saying we taking over. I'm saying we doing us. We doing it the way we want to do it, how we want to do it. It's GladE8UR Galore world, baby. 29:18, where there's no vision, the people will perish. That has to be my favorite section of the Bible. Next, for GladE8UR Galore, you know, I plan on adding some new blood to the line, to the stable. We're going to be dropping a lot more content. You know, I ran into a point to where I couldn't reach enough people that was contacting me fast enough. You know what I'm saying? So we had to double up on the phones. We had to double up on the emails. We had to double up on everything. Also, I needed a bigger outlet to reach more people because, you know, people was interested. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to know what I fed the dogs, how I prepared the meals, you know, how I trained them. You know, I got people. It's too many. It's too many to keep up with, but we try our best. You know what I'm saying? We try to make each puppy that we, you know, or each dog that we train, like I said, each puppy that leaves, you know, the kennel to be connected. You know, we stay connected, we stay bonded because it's a family. It's a GladE8UR Galore family. It's a GladE8UR Galore thing, baby. So, you know, GladE8UR connection. You know, we all bonded for life. So everybody that has a puppy out there that's came from our line is family. And this dates back years. You understand what I'm saying? So we're just gonna keep doing us. I mean, like I said, as far as what's next, we had more blood to the line, improvements, you know, more content, you know, we gonna find a way to connect more with the people. Man, like I say, YouTube, we here. GladE8UR Galore, baby. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And tune in. We got merch on the way too. And we got another litter on the way. So it's be coming real soon. And we got a couple other avenues opening up as far as things that's tied to the dog line. Be watching. Tune in. GladE8UR Galore. Kane, I'm out.